Don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
That's one thing about this defense. They've got some dudes in the back end that can cover, and they can hang with some of these. Nice job swatting that one away.
On second down, wants to throw it. Fires to the tight end. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch.
Looking for the end zone. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Well, they've put themselves in a hole. It's 1st and 20. Looking to throw, it's Warren. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. Jumped on top of the pile.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Got his man downfield. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got it in the middle, it's Morris. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Clock's running and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Moves away as he feels pressure. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverine!
And I love that this offense stuck to it. Stuck to the run game. Didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they wanted them. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Going up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Fedot. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Just enough time for one final play of the half. He'll come out throwing on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, it is tough to beat the Big House when it's full and rocking as it is today in Ann Arbor. And a compelling first half for a variety of reasons. Yes, there's a substantial lead to talk about, but I think it all starts with this defense that has more than made its share of big plays. If things keep trending in this direction, you can bet a ton of those backs and receivers are going to spend a lot of time in ice baths before the end of the day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the Big House.
Starting this third quarter on the ground. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Tackled after picking up the first down.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Turns it on in midfield. And how about that? But the doctor always ordered an explosive play to the 40.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Got it behind the line. It's Loveland. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Marshall. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good. First down.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Finds his big tight end. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6.
And you got to get locked into the red zone. A lot of defensive coordinators, they'll tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
Touchdown, Michigan! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. And he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He makes the connection. The Cornhuskers decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll bring it back. It's Morgan. He's got great speed. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Fires to the big fella. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unloads it downfield. And they weren't able to make the connection they were looking. Incomplete play.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
Well, this offense can get after you a variety of ways in the running game. And one of the ways they do it is by using their wide receivers on jet sweeps. Good example right there.
He'll set up to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Smart move to keep it on the ground. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Buys a little time with his feet. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Warren. Feeling some heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll do it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. It's complete, and he will score. Touchdown, Wolverine!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here, Pump.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Comes out throwing on first down. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. And the Huskers want to pick up the tempo. Back to throw, it's Raiola. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Oh, picked off. Looking for more room. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes if you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring. I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop it.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the fourth quarter.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! A great catch and run for 6.
Yeah, and that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Might as well give it to him again. Sweet cut there. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. That pass is incomplete. Fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Warren. Pocket starts to collapse. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. Makes the catch. It's Loveland. They stop him short, and now they'll get the ball back here in the 4th quarter. On 1st down, here comes this offense. He's looking to throw it. They're trying to get to him. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Immediately fires to the middle. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Double time, hustling to the line to stop the clock. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Off play action. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that pass picked off. Got some room to run. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
That might be the nail in the coffin, fellas. This offense, they're trying to get back in the game. You're having to be aggressive. You're now going to have to start taking chances. An errant throw ends up in the hands of the defense, and I think that's all she wrote.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Lofts one high and deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Warren. They get to him as he throws. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Shoots it to the left. It's caught downfield. Got a lot of running room. And he gets it into the end zone for a touchdown. To this defense and probably a knockout punch.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2%.
Glad to have you with us from Fort Worth, Texas, today at Amon G. Carter Stadium, and we will see who comes out victorious in the Lockheed Martin Armed Forces Bowl. kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the returner is stopped. And the defense will start this game off. And this wide receiver, he's the linchpin to the offense. They want to make sure they find a multitude of ways to get him the football.
And it's a risk-reward scenario on defense when you're trying to cover this guy, Reese, because you play man coverage, you risk him running by you and catching deep balls. You play too much zone, and then he can hurt you after the catch.
Running toward the tape. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Got his man in the middle. David, given the fact that you are a devoted helmet head, I'm not sure that you're aware there are a lot of other festivities around the bowl game. Did you ever experience any of that?
Of course I'm a helmet head. Yeah, spot on. Agree with that. But here's the thing. We did a meat-eating contest at the Outback Bowl my senior year. Which squad could eat more steak from Outback? It was absolutely amazing. So I experienced that in all of its glory.
Looking to throw it again. Buys a little time. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
Stop is made almost immediately. Give him one to the 23. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Taylor. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just freezed the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself.
Fires toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. Field goal is good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. From inside the 10, here he comes. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Out of bounds at the 34, a productive job by the return team. So Pittsburgh's offense will go to work for the first time today. And these two electrifying runners can put on... guys.
Well, we always talk about the importance of tackling on defense, never more so than it came like this. When you've got two studs in the backfield that can make people look silly, you better bring hats to the football.
Yeah, and you think there'll be a lot of carries today? When you got running backs like this that you can feature, you're going to see them get the football a lot, early and often.
Come on, alligator arms. I know you're running over the middle of the field, but do your quarterback a favor and just make the play.
Ball still spotted at the 34. It's 2nd and 10.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Snagged in the middle. It's Williams. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Panthers will snap it on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. He'll pull it on the read. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Reed. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. This Pitt offense has been clicking on this drive. The give to the back. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the 1st down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. They'll throw it from the red zone. Finds his man. It's Davis. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Snap in the shotgun. Getting some heat. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. They'll go with a direct snap. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and West Virginia has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Panthers! And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Back to throw, it's Green. Using his legs to buy some time. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack at 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Safe completion on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Bounced right back to them.
Great job by the defense, forcing the fumble with a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz.
And he breaks into the open. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Panthers. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. To the air, it's Green. And his throw is incomplete. After the misfire, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. A 3rd and long coming up here. They try to pop a run on the draw. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The Mountaineers will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Slips through the line. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, even though that was an incompletion, I wouldn't be surprised if this secondary wants to start playing deeper coverages, because this offense has shown that they're willing to be aggressive. They've got a lot of speed. This defense cannot allow any big plays here in the second half.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Reed. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. He wants to throw. Into the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Pittsburgh! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but just keeps moving. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Pulls it in. It's Taylor. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Completion a little short of the sticks. It's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Buying some time. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. To the air. It's Green. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Quarterback empties his backfield. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. He's got it. And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1. This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away here on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, West Virginia.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Pickup of 5. It'll be 3rd down and 5. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to throw deep right side. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. And as the clock is winding down here in the 1st half, they'll send out the field goal team. Kick comes up short, and he's going to try to bring it back. Boy, he almost finished this half with a bang, and are they lucky to get him stopped? They're eager to head to that dressing room right now. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, hard not to enjoy the pageantry and the meaning of this great game. And, of course, it helps to have had ourselves an eventful 1st half in the Armed Forces Bowl. Talk about a 1st half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They more than got the job done in the 1st half. Now the job in a bowl game, don't get distracted and finish the deal here in the 2nd half.
I mean, love the way they came out. They had all that time off, didn't look rusty at all, came out with a foot on the accelerator, looked really, really good. Palmer, he's just more of the same here in the 2nd half.
I agree, and if you're on that sideline right now, now's not the time to be thinking about the off-season, your strength program, what classes you're taking in the spring. You need to focus on finishing this game, punctuating this season.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it. And I don't know if that played into the football going on the ground there, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors in this game moving forward.
Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. Looking to throw, it's Green. Makes the grab over the middle.
Yeah, great job creating space. That's what you're supposed to do. When you get man coverage, you got to find a way to get a step, make it easy for your quarterback to read that leverage, and when he drags across the field, he can see he had him. He completes it for the first down.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Gallagher. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
And I love that the QB understood, I'm going to put some stank on this. I'm going to throw it as hard as I can quickly, right when he's breaking out of that curl. Nice job getting it to him quick so he can get a first down.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. And the Mountaineers are in the hurry-up. To the ground with the back. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. He's got his man. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. The Mountaineers are rolling down the field. Gets it out fast. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking for room. It's White. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Mountaineers. They'll try to get the 2-point conversion here and make it a 3-point game.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
He's going to be stopped short as they come up empty on the 2-point try. They were hoping to get this game to within a field goal, but the lead stays at 5. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice, just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Oh, he's looking to throw. Tremendous awareness along the... The ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. This guy can throw it. Coming after it. He's knocked down in the backfield. A swarming defense, and he'll lose 7. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He'll try to pop the draw. And they're able to get him on the ground.
These are the ones in the stands where you get booed if it doesn't work. Why would you run the ball in 2nd and long? You stink, OC. Or you get the big applause and you're like, yes, nice job. Keeping the manageable 3rd down situation. Good call. So tough spot to be in 2nd and long. Nice answer, nice run by the running back.
They reached into the bag of tricks on 3rd down, and it did not work. Around midfield, go for it. This isn't 1930 football. Try to get the first down. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. First down for the offense. The give on the inside.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
Caught behind the line. It's White. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Pressure coming. And they fail to hook up on third down. And the Mountaineers line up to punt it away.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. The give to the tailback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The short hands, it's Williams. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. They're bringing heat. It'll fall incomplete. A little creativity on first down, but it doesn't work. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They want that clock to run. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34.
Well, we saw the coaching staff on the sideline challenging this offensive line to end this game. They've got the lead late now, and they know they're going to continue trying to run the ball to ice him.
They stopped him after a short game. Probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. Dropping back, it's Green. Back open in the middle. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. From the 22 on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Man, how about this quarterback right away seeing, I got to get rid of the football. There's a lot of guys near the line of scrimmage. He spits it out, and I let my receiver do the rest. Let my playmaker make me look really good. Really nice pitch and catch. And guess what? You got the lead now in the 4th quarter.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Trying to burn this defensive back. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Pitt coming to the line after getting another 1st down. The give to the right. And he'll pick up the 1st down after a tough run there.
Yeah, another good run. What's new, though? I mean, this dude, 150 on the dot. That is a great day at the office. He's been really, really good all game long. And it's...
Oh, no, the ball popped out. And they are... the fumble goes out of bounds. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Trying to get to it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
This game will come down to this, a field goal try to save them. It is good. And we're all tied up, and who's in the mood for a dramatic finish, fellas?
That is a massive kick late here in the game to tie it up. And now, can your defense do their job and at minimum hold them scoreless here to put this thing into OT? Or even better, can they get you the football back and give you an opportunity to win the game?
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. Back to pass, it's Green. Gets it out quickly. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down, West Virginia.
They'll go to the ground. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. On the move, it's White. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Tough sledding in there. Picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on 4th down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Absolutely perfect. Just over a minute to go. Drama is high, guys, to see if they can hold on to this lead. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Makes a connection. And he's brought down after a nice gain. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. They'll throw it on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. Got room on the return. He's at the 10. Touchdown, West Virginia. How about that D coming up with a play like that? What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the returner will be dragged down. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They'll throw it on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires left. Oh, so close to paying off. The tip really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And now such a tough situation late in this game. You're trailing, but now it's 4th and long. Like, it's one thing if it's 4th and short. This makes it even more difficult. You got to have something dialed up you feel really great about.
Kickoff team is out there. on the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the West Virginia Mountaineers offense takes the field to start this game off. And these guys involve everybody in the passing game, and none more prominent than this big fella.
And the quarterback knows he's going to be under duress in this game. So who do you look for? The tight end. And there aren't many.
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Trying to take it back. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Pitt.
Oof, and after that pick six, not the start this quarterback wanted. You're going to have to be really good about having a short-term memory and just turn the page. There is tons of football here to be played. You made a big mistake on that last throw. Don't let it beat you for the rest of this football game. You've got a lot of ball left to play. You've got to keep going.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only...
Oh, it's out! And the defense snatches it, and they reverse the field.
Nice job by the defense there. They're trying to get to the quarterback, and you see those arms. They're flailing. They're swatting at that football. They're trying to get the ball out of the QB's hands. Those long arms by those D linemen, man, they were able to get that ball loose.
The offense set for a first down play.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the right. He's got him wide open. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. They got the explosive play. Now to finish the deal, it's 1st and 10 from the 12. Snags it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers! On to attempt the try. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down. It's a draw. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make a stop.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Sends it downfield. Fires the pass. Intercepted. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36.
Well, that essentially ends up being a punt for the offense. 3rd down, you're taking a deep shot. Because you were able to make the tackle relatively quickly after the guy picked it off, it's essentially just flipping the field.
Wide receiver shows motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. And here comes the offense on second down. Leaves it with the back. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
And they just kind of sneak that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5 plus. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run in.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off. And he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going. Hand off from the shotgun. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
Now that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit. They run the football, get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down.
Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Feeling some heat. And it's intercepted. He tried to set up the screen, and the defense was right there. Didn't really have room to operate. But he hands him the ball at the 32. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
With the catch, it's White. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. The ball's free. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Offense getting set for first down. They'll try the run. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
From the gun, running back on the move. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. They're testing the right side here. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Second down coming up. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
That is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
On first and goal, let's see what Pitt does here. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
The running back.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on second and goal. He's going to the right, looking for a path to the end zone. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here.
And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Panthers. Getting set for the point after. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
From inside the 10, here he comes. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point.
Nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Mountaineers in the hurry-up. Fires to the big fella. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. They've been steamrolled so far in this first half, David, but maybe a little positive momentum to take to the locker room.
And I like you got the first down of the drive. So maybe you can build on this now. I would play with some tempo, obviously getting closer to halftime here. Maybe create some momentum, get a score here, and cut into this lead.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Quick pass on the jet motion. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. To the air, it's Green. He's got him in the flat. He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the first down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
He finds his man. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's White. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. They want to continue this long drive. 9th play coming. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. He caught it. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Now the play fake. Pocket starts to collapse. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They've moved it right to the edge, and they need 1 more yard for the touchdown on 3rd down. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Mountaineers!
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half, we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
This offense has a 2nd down play. Scanning the field, it's Holstein. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Throws to the wideout. And the pass hits, picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. His quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big play.
And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking to throw on 2nd down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, hard not to enjoy the pageantry and the meaning of this great game. And, of course, it helps to have had ourselves an eventful first half in the Armed Forces Bowl.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They keep it on the ground to open the third. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. On the run, it's gone. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Now they'll run the draw. On the move at the 30. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. And the Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the returner will be knocked down. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quick.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
He'll throw it. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Mountaineers send out the punt unit. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Looking for space. It's Scott. Great to have perfect blocking, but you can also make your own, and that's exactly what he does, getting it up to the 36. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. It's a reverse. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And you got to love this if you're the defensive coordinator, because your defense stayed disciplined. They didn't over-pursue to the running back. They stayed home, played great with their eyes, and they were able to make the tackle.
On 3rd down, going up top. The freshman quarterback very fortunate for that one to fall incomplete.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
Grabbed behind the line, it's White. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. Looking for a man, it's Green. Throws to the tight end. Almost had the completion. Just missed it. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the...
Pittsburgh.
To improve this field position.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this dude.
And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And that's another productive run. This offense has had a bunch of them today, and the running back, I think this lead was built on this guy. He's done a great job all game long, setting the tone, and I think that's why this offense has been successful.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Touchdown, Pitt! And the beatdown has ensued. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip, using the quick game. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
West Virginia.
to the air on first down. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's Green. He's right on target. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Mountaineers will have it 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Quick strike complete. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
And that's why this running back's a big weapon here, right? Because not only can he run the ball, but he can catch it too. Even running flat routes when you know the ball's going to be in the air a long way, he can adjust to it, make something good happen after the catch. And quite honestly, they need him because they've thrown a couple of picks now in this game. They've got to find a way to get this guy more involved.
He wants to throw here on second down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They want to just keep throwing it. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down.
Good awareness in the pocket. He does a good job of feeling the rush, and you know it's a pass, and you want to keep your eyes downfield, but and if he sees an opening, he's got the ability to go get it and get a first down.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He wants to throw. Quickly complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. The quick out. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Gets away. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defensive line stands on the result of the play. Here comes the offense on second down. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Looking for a man. It's Green. Gets away. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were full.
He caught it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling here, down by 1,000. But I like that they continue to fight.
They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. They got it. Able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late.
No, and I love this part as a pass rusher because...
Oh, look out! The 10! And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, West Virginia!
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they get it right back. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Trying to find his man on first down. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Slings it downfield. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. A third and long coming up here. Wants to throw. It's Green. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. It was just too easy, and he didn't look it in. This quarterback desperately wants to make a chunk play, but they're going to be deepest to deepest, widest to widest. He's got to be patient.
No doubt. Situational football is probably one of the most underrated, talked about things, like understanding the situation. I have the lead. They have to take shots down the field. I'm going to play pass. I got to rush the passer. I got to keep him in the pocket. All those things come into play throughout this game.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Going up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Now second and 10. He's looking to throw. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. They're trying to get to it. It's complete. At the 35, he's loose. Touchdown, Panthers! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone. They'll go to the fake, and he wants to throw.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Getting some heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. After the incompletion, it's second and 10 from their own 25. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. That's caught. It's Ray. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He's going to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Taylor. Now they're starting to feel it. They got a first down at the 44. Timeout called by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock. He'll come out throwing on first down. He's got it. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And once he got loose, it was all over.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down.
Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
That two-point attempt is no good. That keeps the score. Pittsburgh, 43. West Virginia, 20.
Time is against them. Still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football.
A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And now on second down for this offense. Back to pass, it's Holstein. He's not afraid to go deep. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He'll take another shot here. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And after this play, the cake will be baked. On 4th down, looking to pass. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And this will be incomplete as the game comes to a close. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.